Do you like to read erotic short stories? Do you like to write erotic short stories? Well, if either of the above describes you, I've got some exciting news for you. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, CEO of Two Sisters Writing and Publishing, and we have a monthly contest. And this month, you can enter your erotic short story, and if you win, your story will be published in our international anthology of short stories. We're on number 4 now, so we've published 2 already. There's a third one in the works, and then if you enter and win, you'll be in our 4th one. We have writers all around the world who submit stories to us every month, and it's so fun to read their stories and judge them and then select the best of the best and then publish them in our anthologies. So here's the first one. It's got all these stories in it. It's really, really wonderful. And then here's the next one, the second one. And then the third one is in the works right now. And we hired this amazing graphic designer, and he's designing this like super psychedelic cover for us. It's going to be gorgeous. And then anthology number 4 will come out next year. So if you'd like your erotic short story to get showcased for readers all around the world, please enter. I'm going to tell you how, but first, I want to tell you why I care about this topic. I love writing erotica. I love wrapping words around the feelings and the sensory extravaganza that happens when people come together in passion, in love. I like to write about all the emotions and the spiritual connection and the physical pleasure. I really, really enjoy that. And since I'm talking about this during the pandemic, when I've chosen to be alone, writing about it is about the only thing I'm doing right now, and that's fine, because if you watch my other video about the power of sex transmutation, you'll see that the way to get into your genius zone, whether you're a writer or another creative, when you channel your sex energy, which is your energy of creation, it creates life. When you channel that up into your brain instead of squandering it and having fun, but if you have the discipline to channel that energy up to your brain, it will create like this superpower of creativity. And that is amazing. And that is what I experienced when I wrote this book, Husbands Incorporated. This is book 1 of the erotic trilogy of Husbands Incorporated, where our business is your pleasure. I published this second version under my pen name, Sasha Maxwell. And so I just absolutely love writing love stories, love scenes, and there's an art to it. And when we judge our contests, we absolutely hold our stories to a very high standard of evaluation. So let me tell you what doesn't work. A wild tangle of limbs sprinkled with all the titillating words to describe certain body parts. That might be fun for a minute, but to really tell an engaging story that's going to draw your reader in and leave them with an aha moment or a surprise twist at the end, you really have to craft a story that's just like using the mechanics of storytelling that you might use in any other short story. This one just happens to be erotic. If you're new here, I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, CEO of Two Sisters Writing and Publishing. My sister, Catherine M. Greenspan, and I absolutely love to write, and together we've written and published dozens of books, mostly memoir, but also some fiction, novels that we've written, and how-to books. We also have a journaling program with workbooks. And so we just love to write, and we love to give voice to people who've overcome the odds. I've actually written 33 books, and I have several more in the works right now. I have a master's degree in journalism from Columbia University, and that laid the foundation for my journalism career that began as a newspaper reporter. And then I started writing books, and the rest is history. and I know so much. I love to teach. I love to share everything that I know. I'm a book coach. I just eat, sleep, breathe reading and writing, and it's my passion. It's my gift. I'm excited that you're here so that you can have the opportunity to have your erotic short story published in our anthology if you win our contest. So how can you enter this contest? First, go to our website, twosisterswriting.com/contest, and there you will see the links to connect you with Submittable, where you submit your story blind. We don't know the names of the writers who submit their stories. We just read them and then we select the winners. And that's really important because there's no bias. And so then you submit your story. It's only $8 to enter. If you win, you get $25. Most importantly, you get published. That's amazing. Every writer wants to get published. So how long should your erotic short story be? It should be between 400 and 2,400 words. The format is it needs to be double spaced with 1-inch margins. You must be 18 years old or over to enter. So let me tell you why we started these contests. My sister Catherine M. Greenspan has always loved writing short stories, and she used to submit them to magazines and different places all the time, and she got lots of rejection letters. She's an amazing writer. She has a master's degree in writing, and we were both English majors at the University of Michigan together. So she's an excellent writer, and together we've written and published dozens of books through our company, Two Sisters Writing and Publishing. However, back in the day when she was writing short stories, she got a lot of rejection letters from magazines and other places. And it was so devastating because she really just wanted to get her stories published so people could read them. She decided that if she were ever in a position to showcase writers and give them a chance to get published, she would do so. When we started our company 4.5 years ago, Catherine said, we are going to have a monthly writing contest, and we are going to allow writers from around the world to submit their stories on various topics, and we are going to publish them every year in an anthology. So that's exactly what we've been doing, and now we're super excited to announce that you can enter the contest now and write an erotic short story that could end up in our 4th annual international anthology. You will be among some amazing stories. So I want to share how fun it is for me to judge some of these stories in the contests. And I actually wrote a blog post writing as my pen name, Sasha Maxwell, and I'm going to share a little bit with you. It's really fun. I wrote this erotic short story blog post on our blog. It's called A Tale of Two Sisters at twosisterswriting.com. And it's called, and the erotic short story contest winner is hot. Some of the stories that really impressed me were unique. They were a very unexpected twist or slant on regular stories. I was so impressed by the authors who submitted their short stories to our Erotica contest because they were like super innovative, creative. There were all these plot twists I never expected, really creative spins on ideas. So I'll tell you about one of our winners as an example. It was a story called Wild Horses, and it was by the author Valerie D. West. And here's what I wrote in the blog post about why I loved her story, and it was selected as the winner to appear in the anthology. She mastered a literary orchestration of several awesome elements, a married couple keeping it real hot and sexy, women having the courage to indulge their sexual attraction for each other, and two married couples enjoying deep trust and security to have an erotic experience as a foursome. She put all that together in one story, very skillfully wove all those elements together in a really unique setting, and I just loved it. So I hope you have what it takes to win our Erotica short story contest. All you have to do is go to twosisterswriting.com/contest and click away, enter the contest, and hopefully your winning story can show up in the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing Annual International Anthology. So, happy writing. I look forward to reading your short story very soon. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment. If you know any other writers of erotic short stories, please share this video with them so that they too can enter the contest and have a chance to be published in our international anthology. So, happy writing. I wish you the absolute best, and I can't wait to read your stories.